Hello and welcome to Soulwise with me, Semele Xerri. And in this episode, it's that time of the month again when I share my spiritual guidance for the lunar month of May and June, which covers the 4 weeks beginning with the Taurus new moon on May the 8th at 4:22 a.m. That's in the UK where I live. Every new lunar month, I draw one card from the Thoth Tarot to explore the key energy to navigate by during the coming 4 weeks, and then take a quick look at the astrology. The card I've drawn for this new moon is the Six of Discs, a very beautiful card, and I'm calling this reading for the month Expand and Share Resources. It's another minor arcana card for this month, indicating that the focus will continue to be more on the everyday details of life for you, particularly around material resources and how you manage them. It's the perfect card for this Taurus new moon, as astrologically this card represents exactly that placement of the moon in Taurus. It's somewhere she sits very happily and bestows her best blessings. And just out of interest, I thought I'd let you know that I always do my reading before I look at the astrology, and then I'm always, even though I'm used to this by now, I am always incredibly amazed at how they match up. Really, you can't make this stuff up. So you only have to look at the beautiful image on this card to get an idea of expansion, of all the right elements combining to create success. The number 6 represents balance and harmony. So there's a feeling of pleasing increase here, a very nice jump forward from last month's 2 of Discs. Finances are set to be much more stable, you'll be pleased to know, and they'll be enough for what you need, although you do still need to be responsible with what you have. And remember that no situation stays the same for very long. To ensure a positive outcome in the long term, you have to engage with the Taurian qualities of dedication, discipline, and hard work. So there's a promise of success here in any endeavour involving resources if you're prepared to put the effort and energy into it. Whether it's starting an exercise or healthy eating regime, developing a new business or project, or applying for a loan or mortgage, the next 4 weeks are a very good time to go for it. You can achieve any deeply and long-held dream and desire as long as the motivation arises from within your heart and soul and engages your whole being, body, mind, and spirit. The number 6 is also about reciprocation. There's always an element of altruism and generosity involved with this card. So plan to share what you're blessed with and to address the well-being of those other than yourself to invite in the very best results. You might also want to think about forming a team around your project for even more impact. Friends, supportive family, or members of your community might all have something to give to and something to gain from what you do now. It's a time to steer away from lone wolf thinking and shift into interconnected, interdependent reasoning. If you're more of a team player than a leader, as I am, then watch out for initiatives springing up around you. Causes and ideas that you truly care about and have meaning for you, and to which you feel you can contribute your passion and unique skills to create beauty in the world. You're guaranteed to enjoy yourself enormously and to gain as much, if not more, from your participation as you give to it. On a more personal level, it's good to look at the balance in your own life and behaviour. Do you tend to put the needs of others first at the expense of your own well-being? Or are you mostly on the receiving end of the giving? How understanding and inclusive are you of different beliefs, needs and approaches to life that may challenge your own? There's no judgment here, and it's so easy to fall into a rut without realizing it, especially in close relationships. Whichever side the scales are tipping, it's worth trying this month to even out the balance and create more harmony. Cook a meal for your partner. Listen more compassionately to that annoying neighbour. Reach out for help or support with a problem. Or book yourself a delicious massage, if any of these are out of character for you. In the outer world, I expect there to be some news of beneficial developments around food and farming, the financial sector, regenerating the environment, and healthcare. Wherever there's inequality or unfairness in these areas, people will continue to join forces to bring these issues to public attention and to insist on redressing the imbalance. The old world is crumbling, but know there is nothing to fear. You can now, together with many others of like mind and heart, begin to establish a mutually supportive, fair and balanced infrastructure for life on this planet. It will need all that tenacious Taurian determination and some hard graft, but we can get there. When you recognize that helping another living being, be that human, animal, plant or planet, it's the same as helping yourself, the solution becomes so clear. When you're kind to another, that kindness returns to you. In the true sense of karma, you reap what you sow. I intend to plant the seeds of a beautiful, thriving garden that teems with life and love. Where will your seeds fall? And now a quick look at the astrology for this month. And as I suggested earlier, I'm just amazed at how accurate this is and how well it matches the intuitive reading. The Taurus new supermoon on the 8th of May is emphasizing the need to share resources, blessed by the loving and generous presence of Venus close by. It also highlights wherever people are grasping too tightly to perceived values that are in conflict with this more harmonious approach. Planetary placement then favours innovative change and a completely new way of viewing and distributing the beauty, abundance and pleasure of Earth's material resources. The full moon in Sagittarius on the 23rd of May bring blessings which will only increase by sharing them with others. After that, Jupiter in Gemini invites you to explore the possibilities opening up for you and the world, and to tell others about what you're seeing, hearing and doing to spread some joy. There's likely to be major news that sheds a brighter light on the future now. So there's a lovely, expansive, more easeful and stable energy to this card, although obviously it belongs in the general context of this continued change and transformation. But it seems like we're out of the worst of the destabilization, which has already begun and it will continue, but now we're able to see, moving alongside that, the new ideas, the new approaches, the innovations that are creating this new way of being that we also long for, and that we're here on this planet to help bring into being. So I really hope that's been an encouraging and uplifting reading for you this month. And I look forward to hearing how this energy has manifested in your own life and in the events around you. So with that, I leave you now for this episode until the next time I talk to you, sending as always my love and blessings, and reassuring you that you're never alone with whatever it is you're going through at the time. You have a team of spiritual helpers and supporters and soul family, some of whom you may have met already, some of whom you may never know in the physical, but they are there. They are with you. And together we are bringing heaven to earth. With love to you and blessings. Goodbye for now.